Alrighty, so I am actually back again. We are gonna go back into some MW5. Sorry I had to dip off for a little bit there. Needed to take care of some stuff in the home life. I'm gonna put some music back on. Just gonna skip ahead in our mix a little bit here. And just go from there. But yeah, we're gonna load up one of our saves here and just keep going with the LLC. Ugh. Oh gosh, my glasses are all messed up. Ugh. Alright. We got a mission to do, guys. Our team has been assembled. Let's do this. And if anybody has any questions out there, you know, feel free to shoot them. We'll talk. We'll say hi, and you know, let's talk about it. Have a good time. Because why not? It's a good game.
We are the vanguard for an imminent invasion of the area. Your job is to eliminate any defending forces and capture the enemy fortification. Once you've destroyed the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
Alright. That means we get back up.
Target destroyed.
I am going to
Target neutralized.
turn up our music a little bit there. Hopefully that'll help a little bit more. There we go. Do let me know if there's any audio adjustment that I need to make whatsoever, but otherwise we're just gonna go for it. Ah, satellite go bye-bye.
Target destroyed.
Pow! One down.
Scratch that one.
Alright, target facility eliminated. Gotta just keep moving. So unfortunately, one of the things I suffer from pretty normally and rather regularly is I get migraines. So I had to take some migraine meds, and I needed to just take a minute to get away from the screen. I am better now. Though granted, I get the white flashes in my eyes, which always sucks. Not much I can do about that one. But that is life for you. Anyways, we're gonna keep mech-warring along the way. Alright.
You've reached the target facility. Wipe out their defenses.
I'm gonna do you guys a favor. I just realized that my webcam setup here is a little... Can't see any of what is going on there. Hey, hopefully that helps a little bit.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, hello.
Scrap that one.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
All right. Just watching my lance just roll on through after just mercilessly beating the hell out of these guys.
Enough of you. Dragon reporting. Target destroyed. Target is done. Target neutralized.
That hurt.
Target acquired.
That's another blackjack bear. Come on.
Target destroyed.
Enemy eliminated.
New target locust.
Area is secure. Clean up any stragglers before more show up. Here come the strike teams. Look to the sky. Enemy aircraft inbound. They're going to try and recapture this base. Fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I think we got it. All right. Let's keep moving. Locust on the way. Let's make it go down. Hoo-yah!
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target is down.
Enemy radar dish destroyed.
New target javelin.
Make him go bye-bye. Just gotta bang our heads to the system of the down here.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Heat critical.
Gonna let ourselves cool for a second there.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target.
Right.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target Jaegerman.
Ooh, that's a Jaeger. Somebody
Target that.
think of that. I do not want to be in a line of fire of that.
Radar dish down.
Target acquired.
Alright, looks like we got something along our way here. Need to grab a repair. Excuse me. But yeah, definitely need to grab a repair while we're at it. We got some more satellites to take down here. That Jaeger's just sitting in there. Let's give him a little present of some LRM fire from afar. Whoops. Didn't see you there. Until you were dead. Oh. Let's grab ourselves a repair. We could use one.
Is where we earn our pay. Incoming battle mechs, a lot of them.
Target acquired.
Oh, we're earning pay here? Well, we gotta survive the final assault. We've got one more set of those and a remaining artillery. I haven't seen where the artillery is, so...
Kill was mine.
Target
Target neutralized.
target destroyed.
Target's been eliminated. Looks like I got one more satellite to get through. I make my doors.
Target flee.
But yeah, if anybody has any questions, Battletech-wise, or just want to chat about something in particular, happy to talk about it always.
Base has been disabled.
Harasser, hello.
Reinforcements should be arriving
Goodbye.
shortly. Enemy mech destroyed.
I haven't made a location of the artillery, though. It is only a secondary objective, but I am wondering where it might be. Take a look at our map here.
There's our promised support. Friendly dropship landing now.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1. Thanks for clearing out that AA installation. Heard you could use a little backup. We're on our way in.
Well, to be perfectly fair, I technically didn't get rid of the AA. I just kind of shot a bunch of satellites, so it doesn't have targeting. You know, that's life for you. Huh. That is life. Ugh. Overlord dropship right there. Looks like we have another mission issue. Unless that counts as AA. We survived the final assault, but we haven't located the AA. But it's only a secondary objective, so... not sure what the issue seems to be here. It may just be a case where we're just gonna have to give up the ghost and leave the objective. Even though we've completed everything. Or at least the main objective, because sometimes the missions get stuck like that, and if you just abort the mission afterwards, it'll let you leave. And still get credit. I don't know why it gets stuck like that, but it does. I have to see about getting missions edited. Does that count? Nope, that didn't count. That was definitely a Hailstorm artillery right there. Well, as you can see, nothing happened, so we are gonna go with the abort selection, see if that does anything.
All Mechwarriors, fall back to evac point Bravo.
All right. We got our C-bills. We got an engine in there. Nice. We got two, actually. That's pretty good. Engines are always great because they're expensive pieces, so always a good thing. Some Jaeger parts. Pretty good. We'll take that high-end PPC. We got 5 in share cost left. Let's grab the Ace-2BF. Is there any other special stuff down here that might be worth looking at? Doesn't look like it, so we're just gonna grab, let's grab some AC-20 ammo. Always good to have some extras of that lying around, and we'll just grab like an AC-10 part. 35,000 taken, 1.2 million gain. We are making moolah. All right. So we did pretty good on that. We did pretty darn good in terms of our missions and operations. Let's see what we got in terms of contracts. It doesn't look like either one of these have our objectives here. So we want to aim for one of these that does. That's a beachhead operation over there. Another multi-mission I see. We really need to improve our standing with the Rosselhag. So I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna repair though in this region. Grey Death is out this direction. There is a set of missions out here that are with them. Looks like we got some specialty contracts, and that's Iridian Lighthorse. We might as well just keep going with what we got right now and just go for it. Specifically, contracts here may you may discover the Battle Mech Simulation Pod. So it's just in one of these contracts, possibly. It would seem more than likely that we busted ourselves earlier and made a mistake and accidentally might have destroyed it, which is a possibility. Also, oops, we haven't renamed our Grasshopper. Let's rename the Grasshopper. Hammer of a Free Ross. Because Free Rosselhag from Clan Ghost Bear. May they forever be separate. But yeah, pretty good. Got some stuff going on here. It might be worthwhile for us to at some point depart to one of the industrial hubs to do some sales and deal with some of our overstock. So we do have some extra mechs in here, obviously, to be able to work with. We've got plenty of things to do, including a beautiful Highlander that I love, that I'd like to pull back out at some point. But we're maintaining 3 Lances right now just to cut down on costs. So yeah, let's just keep rolling with missions right now. We're gonna go with our easier one of the pillage. Improve our relations, and in this case, we've got some money here. We're going to take half of it and that, half in C-bills. Yeah, we'll take 1 off there and get 1 in damage coverage. We'll go for a 4-4. Make it even. Little something. I thought I was repairing. I am repairing. Okay, 3 days. Alright. Our pilots are currently getting themselves ready. These are the guys we're training up. It's our training lance. So let's make them do work. Let's make them work for their stuff. Let's see, somebody sent me a Snapchat. The conch knows all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Aaron, my bestest buddy, for sending me the conch nose off. But we're gonna drop in. We'll do well.
We've been hired to raid for supplies.
Now, part of the reason why I also deem that it's pretty important that we use the no tonnage mod is because the balancing around this game seems to revolve a lot around tonnage, which isn't really a fair and accurate way to example battle mechs. The whole reason in tabletop we use the battle value method for being able to put lances together against each other in what is a fair and accurate battle is because the value of different weapons platforms, the amount of weapons they can add, how much armor you have, the special technology that you may have, really does contribute to the level at which you can fight in Battletech. Having superior technology and being able to utilize it correctly, that's part of it, makes for a significant point, because pilots also add to the battle value as well. Having a really good pilot means that you are significantly higher in your capabilities. That isn't really reflected in any of the literature necessarily, but obviously literature doesn't follow battle value. It follows actual strategic tactics and the ability to utilize what you have effectively. In Battletech, it's something to be noted is that most of the inner sphere is illiterate, and people live in backwater areas akin to third world countries per se, in a somewhat dystopian fashion, mind you, because these planets are being lived on in colony worlds where they need to have some level of preservation capability. It doesn't necessarily mean, though, that they're not backwater worlds that people don't understand too much about what they're supposed to be doing, and that a small sect of people are actually the ones maintaining everything. Because in every world there's always a mechanic, and yes, they can read and write, but how many mechanics are actually keeping up the entire place while a bunch of people are a bunch of farmers who didn't need to read or write because, well, they're just farming. Maybe to use their cultivators or something along those lines, but at the same time, a lot of those people didn't need to read the manual for it. They just figured it out because somebody told them how it works.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That's an important note of that. It's also the overabundant use of the use of urban mechs in this setting. Urban mechs are actually not as common as you would think, especially since, number one, urban mechs are used by planetary defense forces for urban environments. So you really would rarely see them outside of a city location. You wouldn't see them in farm worlds like this or like something along this lines. Which is an interesting note about Battletech itself. We're gonna head into the position area and we're gonna try and make sure we use that that repair bay, because we definitely need it. We definitely do need it. While I'm at it, I am also going to grab you guys the list that we have. Because we need that mod list.
Target destroyed. New target Shadowhawk.
Oh, we're gonna need to crest the hill for that. We're gonna let him come to us. We want to maintain the high ground, but we don't want to overextend. All right, he went to the right, which means he's coming around on us.
Target acquired.
Oh, hi, Irby. Can you get away from my face?
Lead units under heavy fire.
Beat him up!
Destroyed.
Beat him up. All right, that's pretty good. Let's keep moving.
Target destroyed.
Hell yeah. Now, the other part to note is that repair bays are not a common thing at all. The amount of repair bays that if you activate the repair bays mod that come up in the game are enormously disproportionate to how many would actually exist. They would only be on well-industrialized worlds that had production facilities to begin with. And even then, those repair bays aren't going to be mobile facilities like this capable of repairing mechs. They may be able to repair armor, but definitely can't repair internal structure, which is an accurate point. You need more long-term facilities for that, and your dropship is one of those. So comparatively, it's unusual. But they would exist in facilities that had industrial mechs in them, because it is important to be able to maintenance those industrial mechs. So they would exist regularly on worlds for a different kind of purpose, but not to the extent of being able to repair battle mech facilities. It's almost the same difference between being able to repair a truck or a heavy machinery car, but you wouldn't be able to necessarily repair a tank. Like, you're not gonna fix up an A1 Abrams in the motor pool facility of a backwater farm somewhere in India. At least I wouldn't think you would be able to. So if anybody from the U.S. military would like to comment, who has ever worked in motor pool, as to whether that would be possible, let me know. I'd be more than happy to hear about that. But for anybody out there who's interested, that is the list that we use for our battle mech repairs, or that is our mod list right there. I will try and get that into our tab section at some point so you guys can see that. And I know it's a ton. It looks like we completed all objectives, nothing else is showing up. So it looks like we're just gonna have to abort.
Like this, but we need to do what is right for us. All mech warriors, mission abort.
Another broken mission. Congratulations. Way to go, Piranha Games. Whew. All right, so looks like we get some parts in here. We've got a lot less stuff this time around. No salvage whatsoever, so interesting. I guess it failed us on the mission itself. Yeah, no payout, no nothing. Yeah, that sucks. We completed the mission, but it didn't work. Thanks, Rosselhag, for doing nothing for us. Gotta love broken missions. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 damage coverage.
Mind the weather, Commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
So before we continue with this, we're gonna switch out. Okay, so Don is our one with our clan tech. We're gonna take a look at our clan tech boy here really quick and see if we can't maybe look at some adjustments. Wrong mech. I always forget you have to click on it or else it won't work. But we're gonna look at him and see if we can't make some adjustments in terms of heat sinks. He has got a whole ton of armor and a lot of ammunition, as you can see. We've got room for 2 more sets of something here, so let's take a look and see if we can't cool off our mech a little bit better. It takes 3 critical slots for us to be able to do this. As long as he doesn't lose arms, it's always a good thing. We want to use double heat sinks on him because of the reason that we are using this particular subset. Though it might be worth switching out some of our particular pieces. Not entirely certain though, but we can think about it. We've got an interesting set of technology here. Let's try. Not enough free slots. Right, we don't have enough critical slots because of the armor amount. We can't push it around too much. So can we're gonna commit a sin here. We're gonna mix heat sinks. If any of you out there know what I'm doing, you will know that I'm mixing additional heat sinks in here, which is considered a grave sin in the world of Battletech. We're gonna lose 73 armor points for doing this, but we'll gain 0.2 and another 2 in heat capacity. Not really enough to make a huge difference here. So the consideration is maybe we need to change out the type of weapon we're using. In this case, we have a standard AC-20 equipped in here. We might want to switch to a different type of major weapon to be able to use. Let's go back up. We're gonna see if we can't organize these weapons a little bit better. We're gonna go by size here. Or actually, we're gonna go by damage. So obviously our long tom is the biggest damage dealer that we have. We have an AC-20 here, BF, which is a heavier damaging weapon. All is better than what we previously had. We can gain more weight, in particular, if we switch out what we have and switch to something like a Gauss rifle, for instance. Saves us also on slots. Now, we need to take out our AC-20 ammo. And we need to equip some Gauss ammo. Now, we had 4 sets in here. Capacity is 26, so we might as well replace it with a similar amount. My guess is the better choice here is to throw it in our legs, just like we did last time. It's a substantial amount. We're gonna take out these single heat sinks for right now. We're gonna go to a double. Throw that in there. So that improves our ability so far. got some good stuff going. I think the single heatsink in the head is kind of a waste. And we could fill that with something else. It's got the ability to have 2 AC weapons in there. Now, if we max armor, we're losing about 36 in our armor, switching to a Gauss rifle. We do gain a little bit better in heat. Our weapon range improves considerably, making this a much more long-range mech overall. However, is that good enough? Well, let's see. Let's take a look at our laser platform that we have here. In terms of damage, large pulse lasers are really nice things. However, just like any other weapon, it generates a ton of heat. Heat is 10 and 5. In this case, we only have 1.1 with our large pulse lasers overall, but we get extended range out of our ERs. So in this case, I think the benefit here would be going with larger lasers. Their size is considered a 2 category, so that's pretty interesting. Does that seem like a good choice? Well, let's figure it out. The other thing is we have a tag system we can attach. I think that's a good replacement for our ER medium laser instead. This will help to reduce weapon heat overall. And we can still stick to our ER large lasers all over. Helps to reduce overall heat, which I think is a good choice. We lose 36 armor still, so we need to make a choice here. What do we want to be able to do? Does the clan LRM help us? Or should we choose a different set of LRM? We also have the ability to add a narc. And for anybody wondering, yes, I'm using a lot of clan equipment in here. It's mostly because we've been stripping clan mechs as we've been going by them occasionally, which has always been a fun situation. So in this case, let's take a look at our missile section. We're going to go by damage. Our streams are one of the best ones we have. Obviously, our clan missile sets are also really good. If we were to switch to regular LRMs, we'd be able to save on terms of cost overall. And we can set it with a stream and a regular one. Is there a market weapon that we could use? It doesn't look like we have anything good in terms of the market. Nothing missile-wise, at least. So we got to consider our options here. We've got a really well-built, long-range capable mech. I think this is going to be as good as it gets. This should improve our cooling capabilities as well. We've got an extra heat sink in here to start soaking up some of it. I think the overall build is pretty good, but I don't think the heatsink helps us enough. I think that we get our full armor back on this. We stick to our Gauss rifle in this case, which will reduce some of the weapon heat. We add the tag to improve our missile platform, which can shoot in short range. And overall, I think we'll be in a better position. Now, obviously, we can't add endo steel still, which would lighten our load even more and allow us to add more armor, but it doesn't seem to be the case for us. Now, a tier 5 narc would be really good on a mech that uses missiles more exclusively in a specific subset that had more missile slots. We only have 2 here, so we don't really get much of a better choice overall. So, we do have an AMS system we can attach here, though. The interesting thought here would be is if we attached an AMS, we go to our ammo, we only have AMS double loads, so we'd have to attach it into this section here. We're gonna end up taking away a good proportion of our armor, almost 2.5 tons here. By doing so, we're gonna lose almost 100 points of armor, but we gain an AMS capability, which allows us to prevent anybody from shooting at us for the most part, with a rapid fire automated system. It's a pretty good loadout overall, and it has a absolutely massive amount of ammunition to be able to do this with. However, I don't think it really helps us, so I'm going to advise against it. However, we do have Gauss rifle double ammos, which I think is a good choice here, because it will replace our leg slot, and we can just do 2 sets of this with additional rounds. I think that's a pretty smart move there. Armor back all the way up. We've got a substantial amount of armor with 624. It makes us a beefy beast. Our alpha heat improves to 42. We lose some weapon damage. We lose about 10.5 points of alpha damage off of our weapons. But I think the tag modification will help to keep our missiles very, very streamlined. We're using clan ones, so they're already very, very minimal and very, very tight. I think this is a good choice. And to be honest, it doesn't cost that much for us to reroute this thing. The Donner has been completed. Now, I want to take a look at our little Killjoy as well. So the little Killjoy, I don't think I've modified terribly much. And one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it specifically is that we have an AMS system with only 1 set of AMS ammo in it. I think we can do a little better than that. We're going to take out that AMS ammo in the head. We're going to leave everything else the same in terms of the structure, but we're going to drop in 1 set of double ammo, and I think we'll put it in the center just to help even things out across the board. We're 1 ton over, so we lose about 1 ton of armor in this case. Our PPCs, should we replace them? I'm not entirely certain. We've got full bore mounted PPCs on this sucker, which is a pretty good subset. In terms of anything else, I don't think we're going to really get much better than that. However, we can possibly upgrade our medium lasers, which might not be a bad choice. We can also go potentially to the SB lasers, because we've got a ton of heatsink capability, so we can go for faster shooting. But they do reduce the damage and the overall range. So it comes at a cost. This mech doesn't necessarily function as much else other than a scanner, a hit scan kind of weapon. I think this particular position is pretty good. I think if we go like this, we're going to do pretty well. We're losing 32 in the armor. I think if we take away 2 heat sinks, we're losing 4.2 heat capacity, but we gain back additional armor of an extra 32 across the board. We've got double heat sinks across the board in this sucker. Does really good in energy. I don't see this being any worse than it could be. Yeah, I think that's a good choice right there. Only 30k to be able to go with that. Makes for a good adjustment for it, and additional ammunition across the board for those AMSs, which I think it needs, just because this sucker uses a lot of ammunition for that AMS, and it needs it. Now, another one to talk about is King Dong. Also has an AMS section for itself as well. I think we drop that out. We're gonna go ahead and put in a double AMS for it as well. Now, in this case, we're going a ton over on this one we've got two LBX-10s in here. It's one that really needs its armor because it's a type of mech that needs armor. I think in this case, the better choice here might be to eliminate more lasers, potentially. But we'll kind of see here in a second. What we're gonna do is we're gonna size category 1. We're looking at small lasers. Do we have small laser improvements that we can make here? We definitely do have some more small lasers to be able to work from, including 4 better small lasers. Where do the small lasers go? And boom. And boom. Just like so. A little bit of improvement, a little bit better in the alpha heat. That's pretty good. In terms of this, let's see. Optimization. So it does not generate a lot of heat. So in this case, we want a ballistics FCS. I want some powered sensors in there. I've got a 300. I could go to a 280. Drops that down a little bit. Overall cooling drops, but we get some more room in here to work with, which allows me to add additional armor across the board. I think a little slower won't hurt it necessarily. And we can get a little wild and get some more LBX in there. I think in this case, let's take a look at some equipment here that we could add in. 60 to 75 ton mech. Can we put jump jets in this? We totally can if we want to. So let's say instead of additional shots, which we've got 80 rounds per. Boom. Boom. Let's see if we can't find a piece of equipment that might be nice. .5 tons, targeting computer, tracking system, sophisticated piece, 7 tons. Endo steel. EC Artemis 5. That's a missile control system. All right. It needs some sort of laser here to kind of finish it off. About a half a ton for a laser here. Still an improvement. We lose overall speed, but it's only a little bit. I think that's pretty good. A much more expensive work order there. All right. Let's get her done.
Try to stay out of our way. This is our mission.
Hostile forces are looking to destroy this military outpost and destabilize the region. We have been contracted to defend this facility and prevent them from overrunning this position. Establish a defensive perimeter and don't let any hostiles break through.
Wait, is that what I think it is? Is that a thug? That's a Thug 10E! Hey! Oh man, we got special stuff out here today. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. We're gonna lower the volume a little bit there.
Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
All right.
Yes, Revenant, I can arrange at least one of those for you later.
There we go. All right, we've got
Target
In-
Centurion.
incoming battle mechs from over there.
Acquired.
Got chargers over there. Let's go ahead and let's head that direction. So I'm guessing that's our friends here. That's the other mercenary force with the circle. He's got some heavy stuff. He's got a Thug 10E, which I am amazed about. That's pretty dope.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We have seismic alarms triggering at the outer perimeter of our community.
Blade units under heavy fire. Ejected entirely.
Target destroyed.
Take them out for me.
Lower class Kiritan world to
Selecting
collect
up
that.
additional bogies, Commander.
I guess we're technically in Rosselhag, that's why we can't finish that mission in particular. So we gotta go to an actual Kiritan world to get that that mission done.
Target acquired.
This myth will be destroyed in no time.
Let's give them hell, boys.
Target destroyed. System offline.
Whoop. Got a little hot.
Target is down.
Tangos appear
Do you have a repair bay for accessibility?
Brace yourselves.
So that is a good thing. We'll keep that in mind. Pull up the stream stuff back up so you can see it. But yeah. Generally, one of the things that always bothers me about this is like the display. It's in full screen. I want borderless windowed.
Forces continuing to converge on your location.
So it stops doing that when I tab. I won't-
Target acquired.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Target acquired.
All right. Oh, they are way down there.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Definitely need to stop by some other worlds to pick up the particular stuff that we need. I am just hitting a rock. What a waste of LRMs.
A warehouse has been destroyed.
Oh no, the warehouse. I blame the other mercenary company.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Totally their fault, not mine. That's all I gotta say. Having an ECM, by the way, is a blessing. Some of you may also be wondering why I'm not using an LRM-20 instead of a... Because, like, I have the clan LRM-20s. Why I didn't use it on the Stalker, in particular, is because the Artemis system tends to be a little bit better for this kind of instance. If I wanted to do a clan build for the Stalker, I'd essentially be building a Stalker 2. And I don't particularly want to do that. I kind of like the concept of what I got here. Good support laser system with plenty of LRM ammo to lead as a command mech and an ECM system to help protect my troops. Has been pretty effective so far. Granted, I am running around with some big troops. Double AC-20BF Crab with an LRM-20 ST and big Stomp and Steiner Atlas doing its Atlas thing. And right now we've got our souped up Marauder with our fully loaded PPCs, medium lasers, and an AC-5BF. Definitely a solid mech for the purposes of knocking things out of the sky and knocking mechs down to size. Also, they're incredibly accurate.
New target charger.
We got a charger coming in. This is an LRM-20 charger, so this is a support charge. Interesting build, a 1A9. And these dual ER larges, they do work. So, I mean, we are opening this sucker up. Already damaged some of its medium lasers. It is a much more scary mech with medium lasers.
Destroyed. Target
Quick draw.
Blade unit squad taking heavy damage.
ammo low.
Definitely running through our ammunition like usual. But this is also part of the reason why that we have so many lasers on this mech, is because you do run through your ammo as you're doing the process of this fight. We got to get these guys trained up. You know, we're gonna put them in mechs and we're gonna make them work.
Enough of you.
Target destroyed.
Our employers will be pleased that we have held our ground and saved this facility.
All right. Now do a little dance. Do a little shake. Get down tonight. I say get down tonight. Oh. But hey, we're here to have fun. Give it a little stretch. Ooh, that was my neck. All right. Got a little more intel. We got parts to be able to pull. Grab 2 there. A9 charger, which costs like 9 a piece. That's fun. 2, and then a... grab an SB. Why not? Hey, at least the mission finished, and we killed a bunch of chargers. We get a whole bunch of masks from this. That's pretty dope. And 40 in career reputation. Nice. Aerodynamic hull. A new aerodynamic hull with less drag allows missiles to travel faster and further. Heck yeah. All right. So, definitely some stuff. This is some Kestrel Lance things. Inner Sphere. Duchy thing. Gather the elite. The list. Sobek. Interesting. Those in need. That's the call to arms. Lower class Curitan world. Okay, so that's the particular one that we want to do is over there. We will repair. And let's travel. Let's get her done. Alright. Contracts. Assassination mission against pirates. Spaceport Beta. The Von Biomes map. Hell yeah. Rise of the Black Dragon. So it's specifically against the Black Dragon pirates. We've been beating up on Curita for a while, and then we have a defense operation as well to complete. We really need to improve our amount with Rosselhag, so we're going to work on that after. So in this case, let's grab some damage coverage just off the base. We're going to grab a whole bunch of salvage shares and a little extra money at the end. All right. It's an assassination mission, so we need to be able to pound these guys into the ground with hard-hitting shots. We're going to pull out the big dogs for this one. We are going to pull out the biggest of the big dogs. We're going to pull out our 67 pilots.
We're being paid to be this awesome.
Indeed. You're being paid to be amazing. We got a 64 pilot. And then finally, what's the other 63? Got Captain Shook, Forerunner, Captain Arthur, and Deza. Heck yeah. We are ready to rock and roll. We're going to switch out mechs here. We're going for assassination, which means we want to put everything into murder. I'm bringing out the Big Donner instead of the Marauder. We want something a little more sophisticated with this. She is mostly a ballistics expert, so we need to give her ballistics operational control. Good ballistics in this case would be putting her in the Crab, because that's heavy in terms of ballistics. This is a missile section, so we want heavy missiles. Next heavy missile one would be pulling out our Stalker. We're gonna put the T-100 there. Ballistics across the board for the most part. This one is not a ballistics mech, however, except for it's got the Gauss rifle. Is there another ballistics mech that would work well? Not really, I would say. It's funny, for somebody who loves ballistics down to their core, I don't really have a lot of ballistics mechs. I tend to end up relying on lasers quite a bit. Now, Hammer of a Free Rosselhog would be interesting because that's got a fully loaded Gauss rifle. Huh. Or we take out the Donner. I think the Donner is a good way to go in this case because that's a really heavy ballistics mech. Although he's got good heat control, which means that I want something that gets hot, which is the Donner. I think that's a good choice there. We are definitely overtunning for this mission. We are just gonna lay out the heat and bring them to their knees. I do like that this particular save has been made so we can do extended operations fights like this and really just make people upset.
Somewhere nearby is Sebastian Seng, the leader of the Black Dragons. Scour the region and eliminate him with extreme prejudice.
Extreme prejudice, you say? I think I can accomplish that. Alright, so specifically what we need to do here is we are going to reset the weapon groups really quick. So obviously we've got all the large lasers set to one position here. We need to make our tag a part of a separate section. Something that we can easily access. We'll put it in number 4. We're not really punching, because we don't want to damage any of our lasers. We're not going to really punch at all. However, with that, weapon groups, we are going to switch these with these. We're going to put the lasers here. We are going to put the clan LRMs on 2. This way we can kind of separate out what we're doing in terms of the control system. And I want them to form on me. Also, check out the spaceport beta. Cool stuff.
This is ISIS. Reporting target destroyed. I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Target destroyed.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Heat critical. System offline.
ISIS here.
Ow!
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Suck on this.
Heat critical. System offline.
Wow.
Another mech kill for me.
Still a massive amount of heat.
Reporting target destroyed.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
This is ISIS. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target
Gator here. That's the end of that. ISIS here. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Let my
acquired.
That's the end of him.
All right.
Target destroyed. New target crab. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Whew. We're making our way. We're making our way. There's a crab around here somewhere. I saw it come up on sensors. We're gonna have to find that. Yeah, we take a lot of heat still.
Target acquired.
Oh, so it's not a crab, it's a Frankenmech.
Target acquired.
One more second.
Target destroyed.
Woo! Once you get that tag on and you start dumping LRMs into somebody, oh boy, does it do damage. Oh,
New target awesome. Incoming missile.
Missiles inbound on tagged target.
Incoming missile.
Saying the boogeyman is finally dead. Many Black Dragon's warriors remain, so peel back before they overwhelm you.
Acquired.
Now let's get you all home. Head to the evac point.
all right.
This is ISIS. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Pretty good, pretty good. Definitely did our work out here. We're gonna head to that
Name on it.
repair bay, grab a repair,
End of that.
and then go from there. Because, again, this was an assassination mission, so our designation here is just to commit absolute war crime murder. And that's what we came, and that's what we did.
Kill confirmed.
Target acquired. System offline.
Alright. Lance repair complete.
New target commando. Target acquired.
Tango smoked.
Destroyed. Heat critical. System offline.
Ah, jeez.
System offline.
Dead.
Oh, damn.
Target acquired. Heat critical. System offline.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the repair bay because we still have more repairs left. And, you know, we're gonna grab another repair because that commando blew my head in. I don't like that.
Taking the shot.
Destroyed.
This is ISIS. Enemy mech destroyed.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
System offline.
Gonna get another repair in there.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical. System offline.
This is normally, by the way, why you hand off a weapon system like this to an NPC, is because the amount of heat it generates, they can manage it a lot easier. Because they'll be able to do things that really would be hard for you to do, like having a multi-set of buttons be able to press. An AI can string those along a lot easier, especially if super skilled pilots. They'll do it really well. All right. Heading to evac.
Target acquired.
Look at how messed up we are. We are a gorgeous mech, however. Stomping along, making inroads with dangerous equipment, doing dangerous things. We are the wild, wild mech. But you know, that's life for you. Alright, so we got some awesome parts there. We got 4 left here. I don't know why I grabbed those large lasers. Really no point. We can grab some of that. One of those LRM-15s, and let's grab one of those. Is that a tour? It is a tour. So jump shot? Jump shot's worth more? That's wild. Nothing really crazy about that, but hey, we did so many repairs throughout that we really lessened the amount of damage that we took overall. Not surprising though, but pretty awesome. Captain Shook making inroads there, blasting away with those LRMs. Funny how your skill level for your ballistics went up, even though there's no ballistics on that mech. Hilarious. Rise of the Black Dragon Part 3. Nice. We did it. Excellent job. Looks like there is another contract here. This is a Rosselhag one. It's against the Federated Commonwealth. Might as well. We need better inroads with them. We're going to take some salvage. We're gonna take a little bit of damage coverage and the rest in C-build. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go ham. We're gonna go all 8 with 1 damage coverage. We are gonna be badasses. It is a defense mission, so probably our best bet is to go with stuff that actually has defense capability. We definitely want to take down LRM. We want to take down LRMs in the process. So I want to crack out our little Killjoy. I think that is a good direction to go. We're gonna get some repairs going. The crab is always is like my go-to all the time, I feel like. So we're gonna switch down to our Marauder here. Just so we have more AMS in the scope here. Let's see, who else can we bring out? You know what? Let's bring it out. Let's bring out the Warhammer in this case. This is at least a lot closer to what a Lance should be. It's slightly over tonnage. But we'll see how this goes.
The perimeter alarm has just sounded. Hostile forces incoming. We have a few friendlies here on rotation, but they will need our assistance defending this station from incoming hostile forces. Move out.
All right.
Now fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
It really makes no sense. Piranha, what were you thinking in damaging a mech
That must be one of the
before like any of the mission starts? Like, I just don't understand why you decided to do that. To me, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like, what? Why do it? Why? What is the point?
Target acquired.
What was the point? You tell me. What was the point? And if you can't tell me what the point was, why did you do it then? Like, they're supposed to be defending the operation. Just give them later mechs then.
Target acquired.
Or did you realize that, you know, mechs are actually very capable pieces of equipment
in the vicinity.
and that you should pay attention to what you're doing?
Hostiles.
I mean, like, for God's sakes, it's a Charger. It's a Charger 1A. Give that man his armor. His only thing he could do is shoot small lasers at something.
Target acquired.
He's barely effective at tanks.
This is ISIS. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Thank you, ISIS. Like, I don't know why you would do that to him.
Target acquired.
The poor guy. He's in a Charger. To me, it just seems like you never did your research before you did this, that you just wanted to make a game with mechs. And you probably could have made a mobile game. Like, to be fair, I almost wish, in a sense, you decided to try and make this game as a mobile game. Because at least the mechs would look better and be designed better. And you would do it easier. But this just feels like you barely were trying in a lot of ways. And it's very sad. Because, like, you already made MWO. You have the base concept of how to make mechs actually conform to the ground and everything. How to understand the logical throughput of how a mech operates. Why would you pre-damage a machine on a mission in a guard position that's supposed to give you allied assistance? throw up bigger fucking stuff against us and things like that. Like, you can make it more disproportionate. You don't have to balance around tonnage. It makes no sense to do that either. Like, balance around battle value and actually read how the battle value system works, and you might have actually been like, oh, well, that kind of makes sense.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
But instead you did this. And this is why modders have to fix all your problems, because you didn't want to actually listen to your fans and, you know, pay attention to what you were doing. You just wanted to make a game that you can make money at and try and sell. It's just like, and you were unexpecting that we wouldn't mod the living shit out of it just to make it playable. Like, come on, man. We love Battletech. We honestly do. We just want you to have the same level of passion as we do. We get that you want to make money, Piranha, but, like, come on. We also want a good game at the same time. But that's just me talking as a Battletech fanboy. Like, I get that a lot of people don't necessarily agree with me on the fact that, like, oh, no, they did the best they can. And to be fair, actually, a lot of people will say that to you. They will say, like, oh, no, they totally did the best they could. I highly disagree with that, but I'm not going to argue with the fact that, well, yes, in general, you're probably somewhat right. I still don't think that they did the best job they could. I think that had Piranha actually taken the time to do what they were supposed to, this would be a very different game. We're gonna go to that. Wow, okay.
Incoming missile. New target Javelin.
Javelin 11B. That's an ECM Jav. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
I don't care about missiles. And that's a Hornet. Poor Hornet. Talk about a mech that is, an absolute piece of garbage. But it's funny, it's funny.
Target destroyed.
Now this thing has got some moolah.
One more second.
These dual LBX cluster shooters, oh man. Makes me feel like I'm a Warhammer with more frickin' power.
En route to your position, Commander.
I feel like the king of the battlefield. A knight commander. As I headbang really hard and give myself a headache. Further than I already do. Oh, that's a Hellbringer. The clans are coming! And I ain't backing down! Come at me! Aha! Suck on that!
Target acquired.
That's a Warhammer. We're gonna give it the old 1-4. Whoops.
Nice kill, Commander. That mech went crit, too.
Oh, wow. That charger's still...
Additional bogies setting an intercept.
Are you alive?
Position.
You lost your arms, buddy. Poor guy. More bogeys. On its way. But yeah, we're gonna use the thermals right now just because it's really dark out, obviously. That's part of the reason why we're doing that. For anybody who's wondering, why does it look like you're in thermal vision? That's because I am, and that's because it is pitch black out. I have my lights on, but it's not enough to keep it going. As much as it would be cool to fight at night like that, I can turn on night vision, but to me, night vision doesn't really work super well. Because, look at that. That doesn't look good.
New target, Banshee.
Ooh, Banshee. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Going back to thermals.
New target, Dervish.
Oh yeah, there's 2 Banshees out here. Big gorilla boy. The reason why Banshee is also called the gorilla is because it kind of actually is modeled to look like a giant silverback gorilla.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send the Lance after that particular mech. He's in the base, causing havoc. Damn it! I opened up his back. Come back here, buddy.
Let's get this over with. ISIS here. Enemy mech destroyed.
I feel like Rex, fight me! That Charger's like, fight me! Down he goes. There's a dervish hanging over the hill. It is kind of unfortunate that sometimes the AI breaks like that until you hit it. But, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna take my advantage. We're here to play and have fun. It's a loose casual game.
This has your name on it.
It's Mechwarrior 5.
Congratulations, Commander. These people owe their lives to you.
I know they do. That's why they pay me money. Pay me money. Pay me the money. On me the capital of your ancient of fighting. Hellbringer Prime. Heck yeah. More parts. There's some Banshee parts, but they're clan ERPPCs in there. I will definitely take those for certain. It's all we can really take. There's some other stuff here. We don't really have any of those parts. Let's see what other clan equipment we could take out of here. We got streak ammo, clan machine gun, case. I definitely want case. That's some good stuff right there. I'll take the AMS just for the sake of the fact that it's an AMS. And past that point, we can then take at least one, maybe two. We take two, what are we getting rid of? Let's get rid of the AMS for that. We'll take 2 Hellbringer parts for that. Case is always super nice. Clan ERPPCs, gotta love it. Gotta love it. In the case of that, let's take a look at Don Donnerson. And we're gonna do a swap. Like so. And we'll go ahead and swap that for that. Up the armor a little bit more. We got double Gauss in there. So we have more ammo. We do. We do this. And then equipment. Case, like so. Case doesn't really add much else. Boy, oh 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 boy. Lose a little bit of armor in the process. Not a terrible idea overall. The weapon heat gets a little bit worse actually in the process of this. But, you know, why not? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're gonna save on doing that. That's a ton of money to do right there. It's because we're in a conflict zone, but yeah, that's a lot of money to spend. That's a lot of money to spend. We're gonna head over that direction. No pilot sire. Roster's looking pretty good. We're gonna double check some of our pilots here. Obviously, we can't dismiss our commander. Surprisingly, he hasn't died.
Let's get a move on.
Acknowledged. This is Skater.
Good.
This is gonna get hot.
Interesting.
This is Beowulf.
You pay me, I fight for you. Deal?
Podding.
You pay me.
This is gonna get hot.
Not a lot of missions. ISIS here has been through a couple missions with us. A lot of them have been going on.
Order acknowledged.
Major Wit has been on 17 missions. Wow.
This is Gunman.
And our lovely friend here, Gunman, Patton Quidezza, he has had 31 missions with 227 kills, 9.1 damage ratio, and 11 chassis piloted. He's hard to hit, he floats like a butterfly, sting like whatever. Just get the hell out of my way. Retired soldier knows how to make the best of standard rifle and armor loadout. Retired from one of the best supporting units in the region and worth every penny, fire support specialist and thermodynamics PhD, used to give lectures at manufacturing plants about heat management systems. This man has got some excellent techniques. Quidezza was raised on the war-torn planet on the Curita Davion Borda, where violence was a daily part of the life. Growing up and to become a mercenary mech warrior was the only viable career path for him. He has a reputation as a respected, battle-hardened veteran pilot, and never one to be satisfied with his work. He always is eager for more opportunities to prove his glory on the battlefield. Well, he definitely does do that. He's definitely been one of my best pilots so far, and I think we're going to keep him around and keep being a great pilot. This is an all Curita mission so far, but we are taking on pirates, so that's the best thing we can do for us. We're going to take some damage coverage. We're going to grab nothing but salvage shares on this, because we still make money regardless for the most part. As long as we take some damage coverage, we're pretty good.
Is under a heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility for you.
Interesting. This is one of the 50-ton missions. Interesting. So, because we're running no tonnage mod, we can basically bypass this entire requirement for this, which normally you would not be able to. But I'm going to be right back. I need to run to the bathroom, and this time I will actually be right back.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All systems normal.
See, look, I'm back. I just really had to pee. So in this case, we would need to go to our battle mech hangar here and look for a 50-ton mech that we'd be able to use. So in this case, we do have a Crab SL. We're gonna go ahead and pull that out. Because we're gonna actually follow the rules for this, essentially. We're just gonna paint everything so that way it looks how it's supposed to. We're gonna go to our crabby boy right here, which honestly looks fantastic like that. We're gonna check out what it's got already equipped. So, medium pulse clan. We can definitely do some stuff with this. Since it is a 90% laser mech. It's got pulse laser, medium pulse. Do I have another medium pulse laser somewhere in here? I got large pulse lasers. Does not look like I have another medium pulse for some reason. I need a medium pulse though. Or at least a better damn medium laser. I got an ER medium. Which would change it up a little bit. Double heat sinks across the board. It does up our weapon heat a little bit. I drop that. This is gonna seem really dumb. This seems like a really dumb idea what I'm doing right now. I'm being dumb, aren't I? This is dumb. Right? Like, it's gotta be dumb, right? I don't know. Is it dumb? Seven versus 6 there. That gives it more. Cannot be done. Doesn't have enough slots. put 2 PPCs in this sucker. Let me put the clan laser back in there. It's no reason to not have that in there, right? Chemical medium lasers. Yeah, what if I did do that? These only deal 4 damage apiece. Those aren't very strong. That's a medium laser. So the size isn't necessarily the issue here. I can do this. And I can do that with it. Lose 36 armor in the process. So instead of that, I'll do that. Same amount of armor. I had a lot of weapon heat in the process to this. I gained a significant amount of range. His damage has increased significantly. It's a very powerful mech. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I like it. I like it a lot. I would, however, do this for the most part, and I drop that, add that instead. Wow, that's significant. That's very significant. Yes, I also know I made that more expensive by doing that. What's my speed in this case? 81. It's a fast mech. Conflict zone penalty gives the additional of that. 1.5. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I think it's worth it. We're gonna do this like it intends. We're gonna grab that guy right there. Our best pilot. Just like so. We're gonna wait the full amount of days for it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this exactly as it intends it to be done because we are cool like that. And you know what? We're gonna stay cool.
Incoming message from my contact in the 6th Arcab Legion.
All right.
Commander, Brigadier General Razowski here. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances, but time is of the essence. I'll be brief. The few remaining Crimson Inclination members are attempting to meet with House Steiner operatives about a possible arms deal. Naturally, this is a problem for House Kurita, but the brass feel a show of force would only tip off the Inclination's foreign handlers. This, we hope, is where you come in. We want you to run an interception role for our small strike force, drawing the Inclination's mech into an ambush at a nearby ravine. The boggy terrain should make mobility difficult for them, trapping them, and allowing my forces to move in and put an end to this once and for all. I've already supplied your CO with the location. I know we're asking a lot from you, but rest assured, you will be handsomely compensated. Razowski out.
So we're the bait. There's a smart way to go about this, Commander. Stealth is key to success. I have readings for a number of detection installations around that you should disable before they alert the inclination to your presence.
So we are going to go to our weapon groups here. PPCs on chain fire. Medium pulse. ER mediums, like so. Arms. I think we'll just put the arms like that, because we're not really aiming to punch, are we? Not really. I'm not going to chain fire any of that. We're going to test it out really quick. Yeah, that is a lot coming from those PPCs, but we're going to do our best with it. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's switch back in cockpit view, and we're gonna roll along with it.
Rozersky was right about the terrain slowing mechs down. Use jump jets to dislodge from the swamp. It should make navigating through it easier.
Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired.
You're approaching a comm station now, Commander. Take it down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Nice work. Antenna down.
Heat critical. System offline.
Woohoo! Definitely hot. Definitely need to watch our heat.
Target acquired.
Alright, so jump jet.
Target destroyed.
Alright.
Target acquired.
We'll launch ourselves here. Look for that clean shot.
Target destroyed.
Woo! Those are some hot PPCs, that is for damn sure. Running clan tech in this thing is definitely something.
A comm station is in the area, Commander. Keep an eye out for it and level it. That takes care of that one.
Heat critical.
We're gonna not let that get clean hits.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical. System offline.
We're gonna take that shutdown. We got the tank that we needed, so we're just gonna vent. This is definitely a assassin style mech. Does a lot of damage, but my god, we have to be careful with it.
Target acquired.
Let's talk about a heat warning. Woo! A lot of heat. A lot of heat.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Just keep watching ourselves. Make sure we're doing what we need to. Low and slow. 50-ton mech, alright. We're making the best of it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Making our way through mud, going past all the dead bodies that we should. No, 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 no. War crimes committed. No, 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 no. War crimes committed. And so I wonder.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Heat critical.
So I do know a little bit about this mission in particular, so I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to talk too much over anything, because there's a lot that's going on here. It is an interesting little tidbit. So we are just going to sprint.
Is nearby, Commander. Once you find it, destroy it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Good job, Commander. That comm station is history.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Didn't mean to step on that, but I did. There we go. We're looking pretty good so far. We did take a shot to the face, which is never good. But we're gonna keep making our way. Ooh. Oh, I had a hiccup there and it turned into a burp. Oh boy.
Okay, Commander. We've detected energy signatures for 5 battle mechs within the city. Use your agility to find and target all 5. Once you've targeted them, lead them to the ambush point and join in the fun. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Spider.
Ah.
Red lights here.
Target destroyed.
Woo! We took down that enemy pilot. There are 5 in the city, but we pretty much just need to find them. Hopefully it doesn't bug out the mission because I just shot that guy.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Okay, maybe that was a little much to murder him like that. Hopefully the other ones show up. Can do is just do this.
Jump jet fuel low. New target locus. Target acquired.
I'm getting crit
Target
warnings.
destroyed.
I need to eject.
Heat critical.
Do.
Heat critical. System offline.
Woo!
Target.
That's all of them, Commander. Now draw them into the canyon.
Okay. We're leaving. Using our superior jump jet.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Oh, the dragon is the one that's real scary. Whew. Getting out, getting out, getting out. Making a sprint, making a run, going away. That thing has damage. Don't want my back opened up. Ow! Stop that! Ow. Stop that!
Heat critical. Target destroyed. System offline.
Ought to be the very last of the Crimson
This
Inclination.
is why this mission sucks.
All forces withdraw from the area. The ISF wants to prepare a surprise for the lighting contacts that the Crimson Inclination was attempting to meet.
Oh my god.
Again, mercenary.
I think I had one medium laser destroyed. I think it was just a regular.
It'll be interesting to see how our new friend repays us.
Oh, boy, oh boy, did that fucking hurt. My god, that was a lot of damage. Really? I only get one part to this fucking mech? Ah, that sucks. That sucks, donkey dick. But I'll take other parts to it. As long as it gives me stuff. Not a whole lot to be had here. Well, I guess I'll take a LRM 10 then. There you go. Man, oh man, we took some damage. But we do get a completion reward of that mech, and we got some parts for it. Almost could have salvaged 2 of them, but oh well. Thus is life. Thus is the way it happens. But hey, we got it. Let's take a look inside of here. Surprisingly, we can repair a good proportion of this. We do need an SRM. We'll just use a 6ST to replace that. That pretty much gives us everything that we need in terms of this mech. Queue that up for a work order. Man, did we take damage though. Everything seems to be replaced except for our medium laser that got busted up. We need to replace that with something else. We're just gonna have to downgrade our medium laser a little bit. Unfortunate, but I think we'll live overall. I think it was pretty worth it in the end. So, heading back out to our map location here, we got some other missions to be able to do in this area. A lot of these are for House Kirita. Not like I particularly care one way or another, but it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do it just to get some more reputation and more seatbelts in our pockets. Let's go max on salvage, 2 in repair. Set ourselves up. We're doing a raid mission in this case. We've got 230 tons to play with. We are going to grab something fun to be able to use for ourselves. Whatever we would prefer. I think we're going to go ahead and grab our Black Knight here. Out of our wonderful pilots that we love, cherish.
Mom, Pop, look at me now. Let's go hunting.
Going hunting indeed. Going hunting indeed. Alright. 64 with Captain Wit.
ISIS here.
And 63. Put her in a mech. Let's get our free Rossahag boy out here. Why not drop and drop? I think that's a good selection of mechs to be able to use. Plenty of chassis overall. You're definitely way over tonnage, but we don't care. We're running no tonnage mod. We're just here to have some fun. Want to give our guy a little bit of rest, maybe. Train up another pilot in the process who needs a little bit of training. Who needs training right now? Captain Schmidt and Matiso Stolbjorn. Let's go to Schmidt. Beowulf, you have excellent stats overall. You're just a little slow on your movement speed, but that's perfectly fine, because you know what? We're going to get you going. We do love a good ballistics runner. Ballistics, we do love to run and gun.
A number of command and control centers have been spotted on aerial surveillance. Our mission is to identify and destroy these facilities. Be aware, these facilities are heavily guarded, so don't stick around any longer than you need to get the job done. We'll be standing by.
All right. Let's go to work. Let's get our lights on here. I don't think we really need them. Actually, what is the other thing? I can thermal vision, counter rotation, and coolant flush.
Tango smoked.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alrighty, come on to range. Oh, gotta love that burr.
New target trebuchet.
Enough of you.
Also gotta love the fact that the NPC can use tag way more effectively than I can.
Boom. Dead.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Your missiles are useless here. I have all the AMS.
Target destroyed.
Oh, you have anti-missiles?
Oh yeah, lots of anti-missiles. Hey, good to see you, Oronaka. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Yeah, was about to. Yeah, you know.
I don't have to look at any more captains.
Target down.
Indeed. But anyways, yeah, I'll make this the last mission then.
Okay.
Target acquired.
I am just
Target destroyed.
committing war crimes, as one should. I was explaining to some Redditors earlier about Catman and the insanity.
Oh man.
I explained to somebody basically like the fact that you can run at the speed that most people sprint. So the idea of getting away from you is just physically impossible. But they don't know that until it's too late. Always. And it's quite hilarious to watch.
Oh yeah, no. It's like the run is 27.
Yeah.
Which means the 54 if I start sprinting.
And most people, like, their sprint is like 32 at most. And that's for like well-conditioned people. Most is like 25. That's like the regular pace, like 24, 25. You are not a normal human being.
I was at 25 before I added more running skill.
Yeah, well, that's your run. I'm talking about somebody's sprint. Like, again, your run is most people's sprint. You are not a regular human being. Because you know what? You're a cat man.
I'm a cat man. I come from Canopius.
Canopius.
And
speaking of which, is actually the soundtrack that I'm playing for everybody right now. Is the Canopus soundtrack that I found by Jason Sky, I think is the name. We've now gone on to Exodus, which is the synthwave chill by Index, but we were listening to that for quite a while, and that's also the tune that you'll find me listening to whenever I have the starting, stopping, or be right back sections of the stream.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because he makes some really cool stuff.
Nice.
And
he makes some bangers.
Yeah, he makes some real bangers. He's also got a Solaris playlist, interestingly. So I've been enjoying listening.
Playlist of like city or Solaris playlist of the arena.
Of the arena.
Okay.
Solaris like 7 arena. More specifically. Die! Take my shotgun and eat it in the face.
Well,
and I have like all the AMS, so you don't get to use your short-range missiles either.
It looks like Jinx and JP are playing some ARAMs currently.
Oh?
Yeah. As I'm sitting here in my party waiting for you. I got Astronaut Ramus.
Yeah. I'm just about finished with this mission. I got one more target to get.
Yeah.
You know, just committing war crimes is all.
I mean, are you shooting enough Inferno bombs out there? You know?
I have a lot of stolen clan tech. So to be frank, I have systems that would make Comstar wet their pants. Such as having 2 clan LRM-20s equipped in a Atlas.
Nice.
With a tag system and a missile control system. So the accuracy is nearly 100% on every missile. It's like 99.8. So imagine basically an LRM-40 that has perfect accuracy as long as it can tag you.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Vehicles approaching.
Ground vehicle. Ground vehicle? What are you talking about, ground vehicle? You mean cannon fodder?
I'm still sad that we will not have a game for a long time.
Oh.
New target.
You got word of something?
No, I'm saying I'm sad we can't have Catman adventures. For a
Oh
long time.
yeah. Catman's on hold for about 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, weddings will do that. Weddings will do that. But in the meantime, there is a chance we will be playing another game with some cool stuff.
Maybe.
Target destroyed.
If nothing else, I swear to God, I'm going to get an era survival game going
Destroyed. We are
eventually.
on marked evac point. Get here as quickly as you can, Commander.
It's possible. It's possible, buddy.
Oops, I completely missed that turret for some reason, but that's okay. Heading to evac point. And then we are going to make a switch over to some League of Legends.
I've got up an ARAM unless you want to do something else.
You could always do Decay if you want to too, but I'm down to do ARAM.
Okay. Well, then get on, because I'm already sitting there for it. That's what I was saying earlier.
Well, I'm getting to the evac, you know? I gotta, you know, I've made my war crimes, I've killed all witnesses, now I need to, you know, exit the scene of the crime.
Okay, I'm just trying to tell you, there's no ambiguity of what we're going to be playing next.
No, there is no ambiguity. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity, thank you.
Mission success, Commander. Time to get out of here.
Ambiguous.
When I don't remember how to say things, I'll just say it the best I remember it and hope that the person talking with me
We'll
knows
fix
what I'm
it.
trying to get at. Yeah. Then I'll just go, thank you. Yeah, that that worked. Keep going.
It's like, that checks out.
Yeah.
Moving on. Because it's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa.
Oh, Leviosa. God.
Money. 40 in this. Checking for any good equipment. Not really. We're gonna take some more medium lasers, though. More small lasers. And then let's take some components. 3 left. Take a PPC. Perfect. Perfect. And perfect. Alright, so with that, we are going to take a pause really quick while we switch over to League of Legends. Be right back.
Yay.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All systems normal.
back on. Hey, we're back. We're playing some League of Legends now because we're drinking deeply of the cancer.
No, but that's a Sona.
Yeah, there is a Sona, and
yeah, there's nothing. There's like you just want to do your Nocturne because Nocturne was beating the shit out of you. But
well,
like one game.
Well, yeah, but also it's a Nocturne. Also, I should probably turn on my thing that gives me my runes before I run out of time.
Yep, probably.
Because I don't like dealing with that.
Or you could just have enough rune pages.
No, because I'm not rich.
I didn't even like buy any of my rune pages with like RP.
It's
true. I earn my rune pages. Get out of here. I will not take this slander.
I have enough blue essence to buy a bunch of rune pages, but also I have every single champion, so that's a lot of rune pages to buy.
Just make some general rune pages. You know how many like tanks I just say, alright, you're either gonna use my Vi tank runes, or you're gonna take my Leona rank runes. If I want to burn people and do it with Arc Harvest, I used my Ezreal. Because I made that one for Ezreal when I was playing him a lot. But I always like modify him a little bit depending on what we're doing. They just give me a nice baseline.
Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I know somebody's gonna accuse me of being dumb for doing it, but I don't care.
What'd you do?
Also, Justin said hey, and thank you for saying good luck in your rank. Because that is what I said to him.
Oh, nice.
I got away. I tried, buddy. I tried to save you.
I also tried to turn around and take the kill.
So you were also a greedy bitch.
Yep.
Nice. Oh no. The Scion got feared, so he couldn't do nothing. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Why is everything not on borderless? Give me borderless. I need to be able to tab. God damn it. Anyways. So how's your day been, besides, you know, taxes?
That's right. You know, it's taxes, so I don't actually have much of a life right now.
Fair. Fair and based. Oh, you want that.
Please go in there.
They want that so bad. They're probably super upset.
Like, I understand, but like, come on. Come on, please.
Oof. Oof. Rough.
Mm-hmm. I'm like sitting on no gas, buddy.
I know, I was trying to make something happen there, but the rest of their team didn't want to do nothing. It's fine. I now have ults.
That's good. But it doesn't matter if we're just gonna let them poke us to death. Oh, I don't have any mana. Fuck, I have nothing.
Really struggling there, Aatrox, aren't you? My God, man. Just having a rough day. I get some video work done on the anime that I was reviewing.
Nice.
It's been pretty good. I'm sourcing my my video stuff that I need for it, which is the trailer, which is a very interesting trailer, a very viral trailer also. God damn. Okay, he blew me the fuck up. And I do have another couple videos lined up that I want to do, but obviously I'm making sure I focus on one thing at a time instead of what I normally do, which is not that.
Nah, if you guys are just not gonna even go for it, I'm just gonna shoot those. Maybe at some point you'll finally do something. Instead of just letting them run like roughshod on us. Ah.
Aatrox, you have auto attacks. Come on.
Nah, he's a pansy.
He's a real pansy. He doesn't understand that his Q isn't his only thing. He's also an auto attack based champion. I mean, this freaking Diego probably plays him better than our own.
No, he has been.
He's hilarious.
It's not maybe. He has been. Yeah, you were doing that to me. That's way too far in there.
I got her. I mean, somebody's got to do something, so... Looks like it's up to me.
Oh, I'm not going to support, dude. You know what I have? I have eluded. Nah, my game fucking stopped working. There you go, finally.
like it normally does.
Well, it's just like for a second I'm like clicking around and I can't, it's just not moving. Nah, dude.
Wrong time to do that.
Alright. Ah, fucking out of mana. Oh, I'm using curse rhythm thing on left and right for my failures.
I don't have enough attack speed.
Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. It's Arab.
How? What? How did she not die? My God.
You actually fucking.
My God. That man just put me in the friggin' ground.
Oh shit, he popped me. Oof.
What a fight. What a fight.
Odd time to use the ult. Man, I just used a snowball to kill you, dog.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
I just need vision on him. I've got my
it's
ult.
so intense. Kinda stupid.
I'm just nearsighting him.
Yeah.
It's like I get it up about every minute 20. So da. Of course. Of course. Getting my ass opened up here.
You girl. I'm the aggressive sir. I don't know how I got it.
Really?
Yeah,
H-Shark's full health just walked through one of the fucking health relics.
Oh yeah, people are assholes, but like we were just assholes.
This man is just a dumbass.
we killed someone I think was probably AFK.
Fair.
Not bad.
You know what? This is not working the way I want it to, so we're gonna do what we need to do.
I don't know why your stuff get hit by that. Oof. Oh.
I can't do nothing against this man. He's just been let to go out of control. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ah. She can't
If
do
you're
anything.
not gonna, if she, well, she was trying to fight it, and if she's not gonna fight it, then she shouldn't have done anything and just started running.
Or hitting the tower or something else. Like, there's so
Yeah.
many other choices you could have made, but that's not what you made. Also, why are you fighting her? She's gonna win.
If the guy actually does his job.
When has he done it thus far?
Every now and then. That was kind of really dumb, though. That was also kind of dumb. You probably shouldn't have jumped in there.
I just went for the pick because it was available.
Okay.
Maybe not the smartest decision, but you know. Now I got my my axiom mark.
Nice. So kind of dumb. Well, I say kind of.
Kind of dumb. Okay.
I'm saying that's inadequate.
Yeah, I think it's more than adequate.
Nah, you're really dumb. I hate that guy. keep going for him until he actually attacks us. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Cyan's going for base.
Yep.
And Hip came right up in time. As long as NASA scales, I think we'll be alright, but the problem is that we gotta defend against some stupid things. Like, yeah, that worked. That was a poor choice on his part becoming Sona, but he still somehow survived it?
Yeah, no, she whiffed her stuff.
And she screwed it up again.
Mm-hmm. At least the Aatrox is there, which is
Yeah.
a fun thing to say.
I know. It's taken him long enough to figure out how to use his kit.
He's not anywhere nearby. Like, I know. Don't go in. The fuck's wrong with you? That was dumb.
I really thought I had her.
Fucking, I keep trying.
It's just running him around, which is kind of funny.
Wait. Got out. Oh, I see where you at. I see where you izzles.
What? He's just going for you, which makes sense.
It does, but like, I can outrun him.
I hate this fucking Vlad so much.
I know, he's so bald.
He just, like, unignorable amounts of just how health he gets back from everything.
Everyone forgets the damage the soda could put out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I have a Lich Bane. I'm just gonna stay away from the wall.
Where is he?
We're on the wall of this tower.
Oh, there he is.
Ah, I tried.
What? We got it.
Yeah, if I went support, Sona, we wouldn't have done as well.
Well, yeah. I had to switch. I was at first going like, Tank Nocturne? That was terrible.
That was a bad idea.
And then I went lethality, and it started to go a little better, but like, I was barely making progress.
No, I just went full like AP soda.
Yeah, why you had to do most of the damage in the early game there for some reason.
Well, I was still doing good damage in the end game too, and I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna bomb you.
Yeah.
Oof. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but damn, that was a good one.
That was pretty decent. That was pretty decent.
They had us on the ropes too a couple times. That Vladimir was just too gross.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that Vlad was making our lives painful.
Alright, love the banter with you, but bathroom.
Yep. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna grab some food for myself. I'll be right back.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons systems online, all systems normal.